Hey everyone, and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Plantera from Terraria. We're going to get started at the bottom of our page and draw on some leaves. So I'm going to start in the center and curve up and over towards the left. Now I'm going to curve in the opposite direction back towards the inside. Coming down and then in. Now I'm going to take that and flip it over on the right side. Starting from the center, we're going to curve up and out. Now I'm going to pull that back down and in. Let's add the center seam of the leaf. Starting from the center, I'm going to curve out and then up towards the left. Start aiming towards that point. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add a second set of leaves pointing downwards. Starting from the center, I'm going to curve down and out towards the left. Now at the bottom, we're just going to hook this back down. Do the same thing on the right. Coming down and out, and then hook it down along the bottom. Now I'm going to curve up and in behind the front leaf. Now let's add that center seam. Starting under here, we're going to hook over and aim towards the tip. And do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to layer another set of leaves in behind. Starting from the top, curve down and out. Now we're going to do the same thing we did on the inside. We're going to hook it up, across, and then back up. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to add that center seam. Starting up here, we're going to aim towards the tip. Now we're going to add another set of leaves in between these two. Starting from the top, up, and back down. Now I'm just going to hook this back down. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add a seam about halfway, hook over. Now I'll add one more set on either side. Starting up here, we're going to hook this down and then pull this back up and then in. And again, adding the center seam. Along the bottom, we're going to add 3 sets of roots. Starting at the center here, just over towards the left, we're going to curve this out, in, and then back out. From here, I'm going to taper this back up. So it gets a little bit thicker as we come back up and underneath. Let's add another one on this side. Starting down here, we're going to curve out, in, then down. And then again, tapering this back up. Let's add another one on the right side. Now we're going to curve this one in the opposite direction. Start under here, we're going to curve out, in, and then down. And then again, tapering that back up. We're going to add some small leaves along the sides of the root. Starting on the left, we're just going to hook this over and we'll curve in the opposite direction. I'm going to repeat this along the bottom of the stem. Let's move it over towards the right side. And go back to the left. We're just going to alternate these. I'll add one more on the inside. Let's do the same thing with the center. One more along the bottom, and then finally on the right side. Now we're going to move up above the leaves and draw on the lower set of petals. So over on the left side, start by curving up and out towards the left, and at the end we're just going to hook this up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up and over towards the right, and then hooking that back up. Now I'm going to taper this back down. Start at the top, we're going to curve out, and then pull that in. Let's add another one on the side. Starting from the outside of this petal, we're going to curve this out, and then up. Now I'm going to pull this down, and then in. Do the same thing on the right. Up, and then out. Now we're going to add one more on the outside, but this one we're going to curl it outwards. From the tip, we'll step down, curving up and out. Now we're going to curve this down and in, and we're going to pull this back inwards at the end. Do the same thing on the right. Curving in and then down, and we'll hook that back in. Now we're going to move up and draw in the large bulb. Starting from the outside of this petal here, we're going to start by curving out. We're going to pull that in. Now as we get towards the center, we're going to hook that up. Now we're going to mirror this on the right side. Starting from the top, we're going to come down, start to pull that out towards the right, curve it around, and then back in. From the center, we're just going to fold out the side petals. From the center, we're going to go up, out towards the left, and then hook that down. Do the same thing on the right side. Now from this point, I just want to hook this in and come around the side. Coming in, rounding this out. Now from here, I'm going to curve this out and then back in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curling this around, going out, rounding it out, and then pulling that in. At the very top, we're going to see the back petals. We're going to move over towards the left, curve it up and in toward the middle, and we're going to curve down and out towards the right. Now from the top, we're just going to taper this over towards the left, and then the right. Let's color that center area in black. On the sides of the bulb, we're going to add 3 stems with a small circular flower on the end. So let's start on the left side. We're going to curve this up and out towards the left. Now I'm going to taper this back in. So curving across and then in. We'll do the same thing on the right. So we're going to line this up, curving up and out, and then tapering that back in. Let's move up and draw a smaller one. Curving up and out, taper that back in, line this up on the right side. Now we're going to move up again and draw an even smaller one. At the ends of each stem, we're going to draw a circle. Starting from the tip, just work our way around. We want to create an even sized circle on each of the stems. Finish off with the last one here. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Plantera from Terraria. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.